Good evening everybody and welcome to the YouTube channel of PRATHAM Test Prep. Myself Juhi Sharma, and here we are with yet another current affairs session that will cover the current affairs from the 21st of July to the 27th of July. So good evening all. I hope you all are doing absolutely well and you all are actually preparing for the entrance exam, or I would say that you all have actually decided what all entrance exams you want to appear for, right? So for any entrance exam, undergraduate entrance exam, these current affairs sessions are extremely important. And let me tell you one thing, that PRATHAM Test Prep conducts these current affairs sessions on every Monday and Friday at 8:30 p.m. So apart from these current affairs sessions which gets conducted on every Monday and Friday at 8:30 p.m., we at Pratham, we do have a lot of other sessions as well. So I would request you all to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already, and click on the playlist and you can go and watch what all videos you want to do. If you want to watch the newspaper analysis sessions, you can completely go and watch those. If you want to appear for the December attempt of CLAT or AILET, you can even watch the Legal Darpan series which is being currently going on our channel, right? So make sure that you can avail all these things only and only when you're subscribed to it, because once you subscribe and you hit the bell icon right next to it, you will get notified whenever Pratham uploads a video or whenever we go live. Now apart from the live sessions, we do have a lot of informative content which just keeps on going on our channel, from CUET related content to how to choose your colleges and a lot of other things. So make sure you subscribe to it. Now in this particular series, this series is a part of Current Affairs SAMVAD, right? This particular series is known as Current Affairs SAMVAD. So you will find a playlist called as Current Affairs SAMVAD or Current Affairs Sessions on the channel, and therein you can find all the current affairs that we've conducted in the previous months. Alright, so quickly see the first news of the day. But before that, as we all know that we do have we always keep a quote for the day, and for today the quote is by Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam. The quote says, "The purpose of education is to make good human beings with skill and expertise," right? So this is what the purpose of education is. I am extremely glad if the student here, they have put in the chat that, "Hello ma'am, thank you. I got 99 percentile in GT CUET." That is absolutely amazing news. Thank you so much. But it would be very kind of you if you drop your name as well, so that we know that who are you, because now we can only see your username. So yes, very congratulations, and I hope you make a good choice in choosing your college, right? So today's quote is by Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and let me tell you one thing, that Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam is also known as the Missile Man of India, right? He is also known as the Missile Man of India. And apart from that, there is one very famous book of Mr. Kalam, which is Wings of Fire, right? A very famous book by Mr. Kalam. Okay, congratulations Rishabh, congratulations Vita. Now moving on to the first news, we have National Broadcasting Day. Now this is a news which is from the important days category, right? Now in current affairs, you have the news in the categories. We have a category known as important days, right? And in that important days, there is this particular day, National Broadcasting Day, which is observed on July 23. It is observed on July 23, National Broadcasting Day. Very good, very amazing to hear this thing, Rishabh. NFSIU All India Rank 15, amazing beta. I hope you have shared your result with the person from Pratham, right? You have shared your result. We have our creative which is being sent to you on all your Telegram groups. Make sure that you share your scorecard, your result, right? So National Broadcasting Day observed on July 23. Now it is related to radio. Okay, broadcasting radio. Now if you are somebody who are actually preparing for, let's say, mass comm entrances, journalism, right? if you're preparing for mass comm, media related entrances, such types of news are extremely important. You need to identify the news. You need to identify what kind of news you can expect in a particular entrance exam. National Broadcasting Day, World Press Freedom Day, which is observed on the 3rd of May, right? Such types of news are extremely important for media related entrances, for mass comm entrances. Okay, they can directly ask you, okay, when is National Broadcasting Day observed? Alright, so it is observed on the 23rd of July. Now, whenever you are doing any important day, two things which you need to know is the theme and the date. The theme for National Broadcasting Day, or the motto of this celebrating this particular day is what? The motto is Bahujan Hitai Bahujan Sukhai. They can ask you in either format. They can ask you the theme or they can ask you the motto as well. Bahujan Hitai Bahujan Sukhai is the theme, right? Alright, you have shared the result with Manisha. Okay. Now, this day actually marks the first radio broadcast in the country, like the organized radio broadcast, right? So this particular day marks off the first organized radio broadcast in the country by All India Radio, and this happened in the year 1927. So Bombay station से आपका पहली बार इंडिया में पहली बार रेडियो ब्रॉडकास्ट हुआ था, एंड ये एक प्राइवेट कंपनी के अंडर हुआ था उस टाइम पर, एंड द नेम ऑफ द प्राइवेट कंपनी वाज इंडियन ब्रॉडकास्टिंग कंपनी. Right, after some 9-10 years, this Indian Broadcasting Company, it became the State Broadcasting Service, and the name became All India Radio, right? So All India Radio was earlier the Indian Broadcasting Company, under which the first ever radio broadcast of the country went live in the year 1927. All right, this happened. And since 1927, radio has been a very prominent part in the lives of Indians, right? And as I've already told you, that the motto of this particular day is Bahujan Hitai Bahujan Sukhai. This is the motto, and in Hindi this motto is अधिकाधिक लोगों के हित के लिए, अधिकाधिक लोगों के सुख के लिए, right? So this is all about the National Broadcasting Day. Moving further to the next news, we have the Kargil Vijay Divas. You must have come across a lot of people on their Facebooks and on their Instagrams and on several Twitter, on several social media platforms sharing about the Kargil Divas, right? Kargil Divas is observed on the 26th of July, right? 26th of July, Kargil Divas is observed, and this is the 24th anniversary of the Kargil Vijay Divas. It happened, the Kargil War, as we all know, that the Kargil War happened in the year 1999. 1999 was the time when Kargil War happened, right? It was a war when the Pakistani army, right, they had captured the mountain ranges of India. So it was the war, and on 26th of July 1999, basically this war was officially declared over. This war happened for good 60 days. For continuously 2 months around, the Pakistani army, they had captured the mountainous ranges of India, right? And this was actually the Kargil War. On 26th of July, basically the war was declared, officially declared over, and then to mark that particular day, we observed the Kargil Vijay Divas, right? So happened for 60 days. Important thing, 26th July the war was officially declared over, right? Kargil War was between what? Kargil War was between India and Pakistan, right? So this is the basic information that you should be aware of. All right, now moving further, we have the CRPF Raising Day. Now again, this is a news from important days, CRPF Raising Day. Now CRPF is basically what? CRPF is the Central Reserve Police Force. Okay, what is CRPF? CRPF is Central Reserve Police Force. Okay, is CRPF the only security force of India? No. there are other security forces of India as well, about which I will tell you a little later, right? This year, 2023, 27th of July, right? 27th July is the date observed as the CRPF Raising Day or the CRPF Day. It is the 85th edition of the CRPF Raising Day. Alright, now this day is actually basically, this particular raising day of CRPF is a testament, okay, that how committed the CRPF is with respect to safety and security of the citizens of India. Okay, this is why this particular day is observed. Now, what is CRPF? CRPF is a police organization. Basically, it is a police force which is under the government of India. Government of India के अंडर आती है CRPF, और government of India के अंडर भी Ministry of Home Affairs की authority में आता है, right? CRPF is under the authority of the Ministry of Home Affairs. We know that there are CAPF, there are Central Armed Police Forces, right? If you go to the border areas, there you see BSF, है ना? आप border security force देखते हो. अगर आपने देखा होगा on the Tibetan side of India, right, you see ITBP, which is the Indo-Tibetan Border Police. So all are these what? All are these under the Central Armed Police Forces of India. India की जो Central Armed Police Forces है, उनके अंडर आपकी ये 7-8 security forces जो है वो आती है, और किसकी अथॉरिटी होती है इसमें? मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ होम अफेयर्स की अथॉरिटी होती है. नाउ वो 7 फोर्सेस कौन कौन सी है? फर्स्ट यू हैव BSF, विच इज बॉर्डर सिक्योरिटी फोर्स. सेकेंड यू हैव इज CISF, सेंट्रल इंडस्ट्रियल सिक्योरिटी फोर्स, राइट. फिर है आपकी CRPF, विच इज सेंट्रल रिजर्व पुलिस फोर्स. फिर आ गई आपकी इंडो तिब्बतन बॉर्डर पुलिस, विच इज ITBP. फिर एक आपकी NSG हो गई, विच इज नेशनल सिक्योरिटी गार्ड. फिर आपके हो गए सशस्त्र सीमा बल SSB, एंड देन यू हैव दी असम राइफल्स. सो ऑल दीज आर द फोर्सेस, राइट, जो आपकी सेंट्रल आर्म्ड फोर्सेज है, पुलिस फोर्सेज है इंडिया की, उन सबकी ये सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेज है जो आपकी मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ होम अफेयर्स के अंडर आती है, उनकी अथॉरिटी के अंडर आती है, CRPF बीइंग वन ऑफ देम. ऑलराइट, नाउ मूविंग फर्दर वी हैव Satpal Bhanu appointed as the managing director of LIC. Now, such types of news are very, very important if you want to appear for the management entrances, right? If you want to appear for the management entrances, such types of news are important. Management वाले entrances के लिए आपका क्या है? आपका appointments and resignations की news बहुत ज़्यादा पूछी जाती है, and this news in general is from the category appointments and resignations. So what I believe in is that if you are aware of the category, it is very easy for you to understand that what kind of news are you studying. Okay, now whenever you are doing any appointment and resignation kind of a news, always make sure, in most cases you should be aware of the person who has been appointed and the person who has succeeded it, right? So suppose X has been appointed. X is a person जो appoint हुआ है, right? Appointed or the current appointment is X. इससे पहले जो था, X से पहले जो Y था, उसके बारे में भी आपको पता होना चाहिए. So in this case, Satpal Bhanu has been appointed as the MD of LIC. Okay, they can ask you, Satpal Bhanu has been appointed in the place of which of the following as the managing director of LIC. Okay, so in this case you should be aware that Satpal Bhanu has been appointed in the place of Siddharth Mohanty. So Siddharth Mohanty has actually replaced or succeeded by. Okay, so Siddharth Mohanty was basically succeeded by Satpal Bhanu. So पहले सिद्धार्थ मोहंती थे, then we had Satpal Bhanu. Now we know LIC गवर्नमेंट ओन कंपनी है. आपका जो LIC एक्ट है 1956 में आया था, उसके अंदर आपकी LIC जो है वो बनाई गई, राइट. नाउ LIC का हेडक्वार्टर्स कहाँ पे? मुंबई में है, और हम सबको पता है कि LIC क्या है. बेसिकली सिटीजन्स को सिक्योरिटी प्रोवाइड करना, इकोनॉमिक सिक्योरिटी प्रोवाइड करना, राइट. So basically giving citizens the services, the products through which वो higher returns ले सकते हैं on the economic security, right? Giving a particular better quality of life, basically providing them with economic development as well. आपने LIC का टैगलाइन सुना होगा, जिंदगी के साथ भी जिंदगी के बाद भी, right? So this is what the company stands by. Moving further, we have Rakesh Pal appointed as the 25th Director General of Indian Coast Guard, also known as ICG. Now, Rakesh Pal has been appointed as the Director General, the 25th Director General of Indian Coast Guard. Okay. Now, he basically joined the Coast Guard services in the year 1989 और Indian Naval Academy के alumni थे, right? Apart from that, he also hold the position of being the first gunner of ICG, which is the Indian Coast Guard services, right? Indian Coast Guard services. Now he has also been given the Tatrakshak medal 2013 में, right? And the Tatrakshak medal in 2018 also for his services. Okay. Now the President's Tatrakshak medal was given to him by the President of India, and ये जो है basically ये आपके तत्रक्षक medal, यहाँ पे एक आपकी important miscellaneous info क्या cover हुई, that the highest awards conferred to the Coast Guard is the तत्रक्षक medal. Okay, so for example the highest sports honor जैसे इंडिया में है वो क्या है, मेजर ध्यानचंद खेल रत्न अवार्ड, formerly known as राजीव गांधी खेल रत्न अवार्ड, right? कोचेस के लिए है द्रोणाचार्य अवार्ड, लिटरेचर में है ज्ञानपीठ अवार्ड. लाइकवाइज अगर आपका हाईएस्ट अवार्ड पूछा जा रहा है इन द कोस्ट गार्ड, दैट इज अ तत्रक्षक मेडल. ओके, एंड इट वाज स्टैब्लिश्ड, और ये बेसिकली 1989 से देना शुरू किया गया था फॉर द कोस्ट गार्ड पीपल, फॉर द कोस्ट गार्ड पर्सनल्स, ऑफिसर्स, टू honor them, to encourage them for their devotion, for the selfless devotion that they give. All right. Now, moving further, we have Shah Rukh Khan appointed as the brand ambassador of ICC World Cup. Sports related news काफी पूछी जा रही हैं. Last time भी surprisingly AILET, which is the entrance exam for National Law University Delhi, and CLAT, which is the Common Law Admission Test, उनमें बहुत ज़्यादा आपकी 4 to 5 news were related to sports. So sports की news they're asking, like too many sports news they're asking. Shah Rukh Khan has been appointed as the brand ambassador of ICC World Cup 2023. ना ये जो ODI वर्ल्ड कप है ये आपका अक्टूबर नवंबर के टाइम पर होगा. कौन होस्ट कर रहा है? दिस वर्ल्ड कप इज बीइंग होस्टेड बाय इंडिया. इंडिया इज बेसिकली होस्टिंग दिस ODI वर्ल्ड कप आपका, ठीक है. एंड ये आपका अक्टूबर से नवंबर तक होगा. 10 टीम्स पार्टिसिपेट करेंगी. इंडियन टीम को जो कैप्टन करेंगे वो है रोहित शर्मा. एंड इंडिया पाकिस्तान के बीच में जो मैच होगा वो 15th of October को होगा नरेंद्र मोदी स्टेडियम में. नाउ बहुत सारे आपने मीम्स देखे होंगे wherein they were saying that 15th of October में नरेंद्र मोदी स्टेडियम जहां पर है उसके अराउंड बहुत सारे होटल्स एंड ऑल जो है वो कंप्लीटली बुक्ड हो गए हैं, राइट. होटल प्राइसेस वर एट देयर हाईएस्ट ऑफ ऑल, राइट. सो येस, बिकॉज इंडिया पाकिस्तान का मैच है अक्टूबर 15 को एट द नरेंद्र मोदी स्टेडियम. नाउ आईसीसी के जो ब्रांड एम्बेसडर हैं वो है शाहरुख खान. नाउ सम न्यूज, इफ सम न्यूज आर टू बी बिलीव, दे से दैट कि शाहरुख खान्स मूवी जवान इज गेटिंग, आई थिंक इट्स गेटिंग रिलीज ड्यूरिंग दैट टाइम, सो दे विल जस्ट टर्न आउट द फुल यूज ऑफ इट, राइट. सो मे बी शाहरुख खान हैज बीन अपॉइंटेड एज अ ब्रांड एम्बेसडर फॉर दिस रीजन, बिकॉज उनकी भी एक मूवी जो है वो इसी टाइम पर आपकी आ रही है. नाउ व्हेन आई टॉक टू यू अबाउट आईसीसी, आईसीसी इज अ क्रिकेट गवर्निंग बॉडी. ओके, इट इज अ ग्लोबल क्रिकेट गवर्निंग बॉडी. जैसे इंडिया का जो क्रिकेट गवर्निंग बॉडी है वो कौन सा है? BCCI, Board of Control for Cricket in India. Globally, the body is ICC, International Cricket Council, and इसके headquarters हैं दुबई में. दुबई में है आपकी ICC, right? ICC बनी थी आपकी as ICC जो आया था, रीनेम हुआ था 1965 में, but before that ICC का नाम था Imperial Cricket Conference. Instead of being International Cricket Council, it was the Imperial Cricket Conference. So as Imperial Cricket Conference, it was established in the year 1909, but it was renamed in the year 1965. okay, as International Cricket Conference in 1965, and the current name International Cricket Council in 1987. So I'll just give you the timeline again. In the year 1909, it was named as Imperial Cricket Conference, right? This was the first thing. Second thing happened in the year 1965 when it was named as International Cricket Conference, right? And the third thing जो हम currently देखते हैं वो आपकी हुई थी 1987 में when it was named as International Cricket Council. So these were the changes, or these were the things that happened with the name of ICC. Alright, moving on to the next news, we have Uttar Pradesh government launched a mega plantation drive. Now again a very important news as it is from the category state affairs. ये state affairs की category का question है. Also you can say national affairs. So state में जितनी भी आपकी न्यूज हो रही हैं, स्कीम्स आ रही हैं, सच थिंग्स आर इम्पोर्टेंट, यू शुड बी अवेयर ऑफ दैट. सो उत्तर प्रदेश के गवर्नमेंट ने एक टारगेट सेट किया था कि वो जुलाई के मंथ में, राइट, 35 करोड़ सैपलिंग्स जो है वो लगाएंगे. 35 करोड़ आपके प्लांट्स जो है वो लगाएंगे. देयर विल बी अ मेगा प्लांटेशन ड्राइव, उसमें आपका लगेगा. एंड द थीम ऑफ दिस drive is पेड़ लगाओ पेड़ बचाओ. This is basically the theme of this plantation drive. पेड़ लगाओ पेड़ बचाओ. Okay, 35 करोड़ में से 30 करोड़ सैपलिंग्स आपके 22 ऑफ जुलाई को ही प्लांट कर दिए गए थे. अलग अलग डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स में आपके क्या थे, आपके प्लांटेशन ड्राइव्स चले थे और उसमें आपकी ये सैपलिंग्स लग चुके थे. लेकिन सिंस इट वाज इन अ वेरी ह्यूज नंबर, सो क्या हुआ आपका, इन्होंने दो फेजेस में डिवाइड करा. फर्स्ट फेज में इन्होंने 30 करोड़ सैपलिंग्स लगा दिए, वाइल सेकेंड फेज 35 करोड़ सैपलिंग्स विल बी प्लांटेड बाय 15th ऑफ अगस्त. मतलब जितने भी आपके बचे हुए हैं वो 15 अगस्त तक यूपी में लग जाएंगे. यूपी के चीफ मिनिस्टर इज योगी आदित्यनाथ जी and the governor is Anandiben Patel. The basic info, right? And what is the capital? The capital is Lucknow. Alright, now moving further to the last news of the day, we have TV Narendran reappointed as the MD and CEO of Tata Steels. Now we know Tata Steels is a group, is a company under the Tata conglomerate. Now again, this is the news from appointments and resignations, right? Appointments and resignations की आपकी न्यूज है जिसमें आया कि टाटा स्टील के MD एंड CEO अपॉइंट हुए हैं TV नारेंद्रन. एक चीज जो आपको पता होना चाहिए, दैट व्हेनेवर एनी रीअपॉइंटमेंट इज डन, जब भी कोई रीअपॉइंटमेंट होता है, आपको जरूरी नहीं है टू नो दैट सो एंड सो हैज सक्सीडेड हूम, राइट? रीअपॉइंटमेंट के टाइम पर यू शुड बी ओनली अवेयर ऑफ द नेम ऑफ द पर्सन. ऑलराइट, TV Narendran reappointed as the CEO and Managing Director of Tata Steel again for 5 years, 2028 तक आपके वो रहेंगे. And this decision was made on the recommendation of a committee जिसका नाम था Nomination and Remuneration Committee. Okay. Apart from that, being the chairman, being the MD and CEO of Tata Steel, TV Narendran also holds a position of the chairman of Tata Steel Europe, right? The supervisory board of Tata Steel, okay, Netherlands में भी Tata Steel Long Products Limited and Neelachal Ispat Nigam Limited, इनमें भी he has a very strong position. Okay, now Tata Steel we know is basically headquartered in Mumbai, Maharashtra, लेकिन ये जो ऑपरेट करता है वो आपका कहाँ से करता है? It operates from Jamshedpur, which is in Jharkhand. All right, and with this we have covered all the important news that happened from the 21st of July to the 27th of July. Thank you so much for staying tuned. I just wish you all to keep smiling, right? Keep learning, keep reading, keep revising, and I shall be seeing you super soon in the next video session that will happen most probably on Monday. Till then, take care guys. Thank you. Bye bye. And this is Juhi Sharma signing off.